Hey, and now we're live. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first edition, the number one and the most epic and elusive and infamous sports dungeon. Today, we are going to discuss what we got in store for the viewers. But first off, I want to let everybody know I'm the handsome and dazzling master of remix, Craig Charming, right here with my brothers, King Haymaker Henry, the infamous and the King Chairman himself, Coach Brody, and the main attraction.
Hello, nigga.
Shut up. Let me finish. The main attraction.
You shut up, bitch ass nigga.
The main attraction. The one and only. E.B. T'Challa. We have to give it to this guy right here because this is his creation. This is his show. This is his momentum, and this is his arts and craft. So without further ado, welcome to the sports dungeon. We deep in the dungeon today with the man with the plan, the mastermind behind this, GEB, the general of everyone's business, Gab himself. So what's up, Gab? What we got in store for today, Chief?
What is up? What is up? The sports dungeon is in effect. Definitely. We here, man. We here having fun. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some debates. We're gonna have some information. We're gonna have some history. We're gonna have all these things, man. So we're gonna do a good job for the people, man. You know, we're gonna put it on for y'all, man. So get ready for some sports talk. And we're gonna, let's do our thing, man. Let's rock.
That's right. We got a guest on, right? This rude, belligerent Negro over here, down here, the infamous King, legendary chairman himself, Coach Brody. Yo, introduce yourself, Brody, since you don't know how to contain yourself.
All right, so I'm Coach motherfucking Brody, right? So we got to understand that first and foremost. But no, anyways, no, I'm here for this talk about sports and stuff. I'm a combat sports only guy. I don't watch niggas playing with balls. I don't do that, right? So, I don't do that. So what I'm into is boxing, right? And that could be current up into past times. We can even take that shit back to Ezra Charles and Henry Armstrong and shit like that, right? I'm into some kickboxing, like the K1 Grand Prix, like we're talking about like Peter Ayerts. We're talking about Semi Shield. We might take it back to some other people, like, might take it to Petrosian, but so I'm into some kickboxing too, and then I'm into MMA, but my MMA knowledge is not as current. I'm getting back into it a little bit more, but I'm a boxing coach. I've been a boxing coach, and I got something called street boxing that I do coaching sessions with, and I've been a boxing coach since I was 19, and I'm 27 now, so I like to talk boxing.
So you know the craft, you know the ups and downs when it comes down.
Yeah, undefeated amateur boxer.
Undefeated. Beautiful. Yo.
That's because he ain't fight me. But continue on.
Oh, man, I'd take your ass out now. What you talking about?
Man, we can set that up.
We can set it up. We can
set that up easy.
Whoa. We can set, they already ready to fight.
StreamYard. Stream live. We're going to go on live with that, too.
Yeah. Craig Charming got to be there with the coverage. Hey, Gab, one thing I want to ask you, right? What made you want to name this the sports dungeon? Like, what was the passion behind it, Chief?
Well, man, love sports, man. I've been watching sports, participating in sports all my life. So sports, that's a given, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dungeon, that's where it gets good at, because the dungeon represent a few things. It's like a double entendre.
So what
play on words, you know what I'm
saying? What it represent, Gil? What does the dungeon represent?
Well, when you think about the dungeon, man, you think about mud, man, red clay. You think about rats and roaches. You know what I'm saying? You think about all those things. We talk about the dungeon and even Dungeons and Dragons. But also, I'm a huge Outkast fan.
Hey, yeah, you see this, Gil? You're a huge.
You got the Outkast? That's
Yeah.
the Outcast. That's the man, he got that throwback. You know what I'm talking about? We got that 94
Yeah, you see.
Outcast debut album, Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm talking about? ATL,
94.
AT Aliens. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? 94. That's where it began right there. He representing that cast.
Yes,
See,
sir.
like the greatest group of all times, the Outcast. Are you an Outcast? I know I am. As a matter of fact, fuck being anything else.
Yes,
You know
indeedy.
what I'm
I had to
saying?
jump in. Outcast.
There we go. That's that cast, baby. So Outkast represent the Dungeon family.
Right,
It's a crew out of Atlanta, Georgia. You know, they all been together for many years, man. Even before they came out with their albums, they all knew each other and they grew up with each other, man. They came together to form the Dungeon from Organized Noise.
right.
So the Dungeon is a diversified of MCs with different views, different perspectives on life, history, music, etc. So the
Right,
sports dungeon comes in where everybody comes with their own perspective, their own profession, expertise, and what they do.
right.
Like Coach Brody, he just gave you his rundown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you my rundown in the future. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. Y'all deserve that shit right now. But
Right.
and yourself. So and we'll get more people. You know what I'm saying? We'll get different people on here from time to time. So
Yeah,
we'll give y'all good information, man, knowledge, man,
yeah.
and fun entertainment for the people who love sports.
And we're gonna have fun. And also
It's gonna be
welcoming.
fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
I gotta do this. We got a special guest. We're welcoming in the wise and majestic, humble and sharply dressed elder, the one and only Mudiwa Mugabe. How are you doing, wise beloved elder?
It's one of the ancient ones.
The ancient one.
Hey man, the ancient ones. I like that. The ancient one.
You're the
I
ancient
like
one,
that. That's
brother.
dope. The ancient one. I like that introduction. That's dope. The ancient ones. Oh man, that's dope. Hey man, I'm just here to listen. Give like a little more, maybe more of a historical context to some of the sports talks.
There you
Because
go.
I'm an older cat. You know what
That's
I
right.
mean? I remember the '88 Pistons like it was
God
yesterday.
damn.
bad,
God damn. You come in swinging.
bad boy Pistons, right?
You remember the bad boys like it was yesterday? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. I mean, I remember how Ali was more than a boxer. He was a social icon.
Mm,
Stuff that give contextualization to some of the things we talk about in the sports sphere. So I just wanted to see y'all rock out, and if
that's
y'all
right.
want to holler at me about something, just I'll give my input.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Everybody input is needed.
Yeah. This thing, like, this is we have to get down. Like, ladies and gentlemen, what we gonna do, right? Shout out to the whole effing show. But yes, Mugabe is an ancient one, ancient, and he's very well versed. He earned his title to be that. And he's very overly qualified to be here. We are humbled that he's here in our presence. But
Absolutely.
other than that, right? I gotta say this, right? We are gonna talk about various sports topics, the in and outs, the politics. Because a lot of people don't understand the politics of sports, right? Some goofies I knew, right? And and Gil, I call these goofies out. We will mention their name later on. The goofies came to
Hmm.
my main man Gib and said, man, with the tank fight, tank trainer didn't know what round he was in. He's not a good trainer. And
Not a good train.
Doc, I said, hey, stuff like that happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, Gib told me about it, and I said stuff like that happen all the time. But a lot of people, they don't understand the sport and the politics of what goes on, right? So we're gonna have to break down some things, give people enlightenment. How you feel about that, Gil?
Oh man, how I feel about that? Well, first of all, it came from left field when it was
Left.
mentioned. You know
Way
what I'm
less.
saying? I'm like, what's this about? Because I thought we was going to talk about Tank Davis. I thought we was talking about how he should hire a spokesperson because apparently he don't know how to speak. He ain't right for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to address. Well, I was going to address that, but we ended up talking about a trainer not knowing what round it was. Now, how that happened? Maybe the person realized that damn Washington Capital One Arena was sold out with over 20,000 people. Maybe he realized that Tank was talking without Floyd for the first time, and he was sounding pretty good.
Very good. Damn good. I went back and researched.
So you know what I'm saying? That he had some charisma. He was his own man up there. He grew up. He learned from Floyd. Don't take nothing from Floyd now, because Floyd did make Tank. He led him as far as he could.
Yeah.
But now Tank said, you know what? I can fly on my own now.
Yeah, I don't
And
need
that's
you.
what he's doing, flying on my own. But I'm going to take, like we all take from lessons that we have in our life, we take lessons from our teachers. And we utilize those lessons. But, we put our own twist on it, man, because we can't, like some people don't want to stay at home all their lives. So they fly the nest.
Right,
So
right.
with Tank, that's what he did. He grew his wings. He grew his wings, and he flew from that nest. And maybe that person realized that, so they had to start an argument or something else. You know what I mean? Like I said, whatever. We could talk about that. A trainer not knowing what round it was. Cool. Okay, I guess. But hey, I didn't get it, brother. I didn't get it. So
I
you
got
know,
you. Got you. I got you. I got you. See, one thing about it, when you walk into the dungeon, right, you got to understand, you walk it into some territory that it shows your knowledge. It shows what you see in sports, right? And you putting up against other people's view also. Some may be more experienced, some may be more inexperienced. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got the ancient one like Mugabe here to teach you young whippersnappers what it is about sports. Same with GEB. Gail, he gonna teach you about these sports, right? We gonna talk about people like Peter McNally. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about how he has great trash talking skills. We gonna talk about how he wanted to have a rematch in 2020 with Mike Tyson. We gonna talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gail, matter of fact, ain't it fight night tonight?
fight night tonight, right now, it's going
Right.
down like a fucking airplane. You
So
got,
For the
who we
oh,
people
my
who
bad. Go
don't
ahead.
know who fighting tonight.
who
Oh,
fighting tonight?
we about to get into that.
Yeah,
My
let's
waiting on. My bad. Go ahead.
let's get it in. Let's get it in. So who we got fighting tonight, Gail? Who we got fighting tonight? Who taking care of the business? Who taking the L's? Who's getting the W's, man?
Ooh, man. Okay, so tonight is the heavyweight fight. I would call them prospects, but they got a little name. They haven't arrived yet. Um, you have one brother who's trying to build his name.
Mm,
He's always in Deontay Wilder's camp. He trains
yeah,
with and spars with Deontay Wilder. He goes by the name of Big Shot Shaw, by the name of Stephen Shaw, 6'4", 81-inch reach span. Uh, he is trying to make his name with this fight. This is his biggest fight, his step up fight. He's fighting a brother from Nigeria. Um, Many looked at him as the next Deontay Wilder at one point. He got power in his right hand. Um, he kind of looked like Wilder. If you look at this dude, he looked just like Wilder. If you drunk, you probably say that is Wilder. But
right.
this is F.A. Ajaba from Nigeria. He's 16-1, 13 knockouts. He's fighting Stephen Shaw. He's 18-0 with 13 knockouts as well. So this is going to be a ball burner right here. This is heavyweight division. So,
Heavyweight.
one punch can end your night, my man.
End your night. End your night. Oh, so these are two up and coming brothers trying to bring it out.
Yeah, these
Doing
two
some
they're going to get it. They're going to get it, man. They're going to scrap.
research, looking into it, right? They said Big Shot got about like 19 wins. That's pretty good. He's about 30 years old also.
Yeah.
I got to look more into his stats a little bit. I got to look more into the gridiron. You know what I'm saying? I got a little source called the gridiron where I can go in. I can't pull up anything about this. He's Nigerian, right?
Nigeria, you know what I'm saying? F.A. Ajaba. You probably could spell his name at the moment. That's
F.A.
probably why it didn't show up. Yes, F.A. Ajaba. It's like E-F-E.
So I got another question. What weight class did these individuals
This is
in?
the heavyweight. This is the heavyweight
Heavyweight,
division right here. This is the big
heavyweight division.
boys. Yeah, this is the big boys.
Oh,
This is the Ali's, the Frazier's, the Foremans, the Tysons. This is
yeah.
their weight class.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see him. I see him.
You
He
see
is
him?
a boxer. Yeah, he has the fastest victory in boxing history after his
The
opponent was
fastest
the
victory in
fastest
boxing history.
after his opponent was disqualified for leaving the ring 1 second after the opening bell as an amateur.
The
He
bell
won a
rung.
gold medal at the 2015 African Games and bronze at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. 6'6". He is 28 years old and he has 17 total fights.
Yes.
The
Now
Ratchet Man himself said
he's
that
a bad
Nigerian
boy.
Nightmare Ife is a killer. Looks like the Ratchet Man knows something about him. Woo!
Yeah,
His
yeah.
stance, and I love boxers with the unorthodox stance. Very classical, very, very classical.
You
You
know
know,
what I like? I like how it's more like boxing is more of a world sport.
mm-hmm.
You like now we seeing more individuals having the courage to step into that heavyweight ring because it's been a long time since we really have people really putting effort into the heavyweight
Right.
because I not too long ago it was like Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao weight division people was mostly paying attention to because like when Mike left and a few other people is like on
Well,
my end, I don't know about everybody else because some people true diehard boxing stay tuned to everything. How you feel, Gail? Did you stay in tune with boxing? You pay attention to all the class?
Yeah, man. I love boxing. All the classes. I'm not going all the way down to 105 and all that stuff. Nah, we good. I mean, if you making some noise, I'll check you out.
yeah,
I'll check you out if you're making some noise down there.
like Tank,
But
like
no, well, that's I'll watch that division. We talking about like you don't ban some weights.
oh
You know
no,
what I'm saying? You got to be making some noise. You know what I mean? You're making them noise that
Can
kind
you
of
can
like whatever. It's like like JV league.
yeah,
okay.
What'd you say, brother?
Like okay, I'm kind of lost for
Let's
some
go.
people
Let's
in
help
the
you find. Let's help
audience.
you find it.
Yeah, that's why I'm here to learn from you. Can you tell like how do the weight class work? Do they got names for 'em in different weight? Like you said, 120 something. I don't know if that lightweight, featherweight. I don't know. For the people who don't know, can you expound on it a little bit? One of you?
Well, you got the 105 division. Like I said, these are different weight classes.
Okay.
So it start like I believe 105. Then you have see you gotta understand how these weight classes now they add weight classes now. It's a lot of weight classes. and they only pounds apart. You know what I mean? They only pounds apart, so a few pounds apart. So yeah, 105, and then you have a 108. You have I believe a 112 after that. Um, I believe 118, 116, maybe. I go from 125. I would start at 125 to 130 because that's where people actually watch the most. Um, from 125 up to heavyweight division. So if I'm coming into boxing, we'll start watching boxing. I'll start at probably 125, 135 weight classes because they are a division that got a lot of boxers getting the popping. So
A
I
lot
would
of it.
start there
A
and
lot.
then figure out the names. Get the name. Just watch. Just like how you watching sports. Just watch it. You'll watch it. Become a fan of it. Root for a team, pick a team, whatever. And boxing, it's a lot of boxers, so you got a lot of boxers to choose from, man. Don't let the audience, don't let nobody tell you who to root for. Don't let the so-called commentators persuade you. I mean, like who you like. Like who you like. There's weight classes. They get it popping in the 135 weight class. Javante Tank rate Davis, his weight class 135, 140 right now. So he got it popping right now. So I would look at his weight class because there's a lot of boxers that he can fight. So I'll start there.
Heck, beautiful, 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 man.
Let me ask from a historical perspective. In that weight class, 135, 140 pounds, who were the individuals that were the dogs in that weight class? Who do we look to and say, okay, this individual reminds me of these individuals? Like, who were the beasts in that class?
Well, 135.
Yeah.
Shit, you can look at Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
They
Okay.
have
And
he,
who else we got that's in that weight class? A little bit to give people a more of a historical perspective. Be like, okay, these were the sluggers, and these were the individuals that were holding that down. Like, who were they? Who were they chasing? Because when we look at somebody like Floyd Mayweather, we can't look at Floyd Mayweather and compare him to like an Ali because it's not the same weight class. You know what I mean? Like we have to look at individuals for their weight class and are they dominating their where they are? That's what I'm trying to get to. Like, how do we say these individuals were the top guys historically in that weight class, and this person is shining in that weight class?
you said like that's shining right now, or
Historically, not just right now. Like, we know that the Floyd Mayweathers and the Tanks, but who was that guy? Who was that guy 20 years ago? Who was that guy 30 years ago? You know what I mean? Who was that guy that was dominating, the person that those individuals looked at and said, "Hey, I want to be like him."
shit, you can look at Roberto Duran,
Okay.
hands of stone.
Right, right. So we talking about the Sugar Rays and the Roberto
Yeah,
Durans, or
because Roberto Duran came up in weight to fight the Sugar Rays and them. You know what I'm saying? Roberto Duran
okay,
was
so
getting popping down there.
Duran was a smaller guy, and he put some
Yeah,
weight on to go into to fight guys bigger than him.
absolutely. He went all the way up to, I believe, 160. The fight he beat at an older age, he beat Ivan Barkley, Ivan Barkley, who was a beast at that time. And Durant came way up there. He was an older fighter and beat him. He came from the 130 down at 130, 135.
Okay. So these guys can put on some pounds and go in a different weight class. Now I'm asking, like, who would be the person that made the transition from weight classes the most and shined in different weight
Mm,
classes?
mm. Well,
Uh-huh.
they will say because he got the most divisions. They say he went through 8 divisions. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I will at a later date I disagree with that, but I'm gonna go with the census what they say. The census, that's Manny Pacquiao. He went
okay.
through 8 divisions.
Okay.
Yeah, he went through 8 divisions, man.
Damn.
So I
That's
think he
impressive.
had the most. Yeah, he got 8, man.
That's impressive.
Boxer. He really was.
Huh?
Pacquiao was a real impressive boxer. He really was. He
Oh
wasn't no,
hell yeah.
he wasn't no joke. He was hungry too.
Oh hell yeah.
He was hungry.
Where does the old man Hitman Hearns fit in that picture?
Like
Hitman.
going up.
Yeah, go Hitman Hearns. Like I remember Hitman Hearns was like he was a beast, and he was like going to
Yes
different
sir.
divisions and
Yes sir.
terrorizing. You know what I
Yes sir.
mean?
Yes sir. Like yeah, cause he you get older, right? So it's hard to stay at that weight class
Right,
as your body get older. So they don't cut all that weight, man. They can't cut that weight no more, man. That's why they move up. Like, yo, I'm not cutting
right.
weight. You know what
I
I'm saying?
got to go up instead of going down.
Right, gotta go up. You can't
Got
go
you,
down.
got you,
So
got you.
Tommy Hearns, he was like light welterweight.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? And I think he ended up like light heavyweight.
right, right,
You know what I
right,
mean? He ended up
right.
at light heavyweight. So think about that. He went from light welterweight to in the middle to middleweight to super middleweight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Mr. Thomas Hearns. He was straight from Memphis, Tennessee. Still alive today. He,
Still
Shout
alive
out to Tommy
today.
Hearns. Shout out to Tommy Hearns.
yeah, he went
The
out. He
hitman. The hitman.
middleweight,
The Hitman.
light heavyweight, light middleweight, super middleweight, and cruiserweight. Oh, man.
Mm. Yeah,
The
that's impressive,
cruiserweight.
bro. That's
Man.
impressive, bro.
Yeah.
To fight at them different levels. That's impressive.
Odo Mugabe, he contended from 1977 to 2006, 67 fights, a reach,
Hootie hoo. What's good,
a,
nigga?
a, a reach with what? He has a 78 reach, a
You talking
78.
about Tommy Hearns?
Yeah,
Yes,
top
sir.
Oh yeah. When I heard 78,
losses, and he got 5 losses and 48 KO wins.
That's impressive, bro. That's impressive. For a
Very.
Very.
cat to move around in weight class and still be relevant, that's impressive.
what's your favorite Tommy Hearns knockout?
Ooh, shit.
Let me say.
Damn. Damn. I don't I can't say I got a favorite knockout, but it was some battles. Like I was a Hagler fan back in them days.
My
Yeah,
father.
that's
I
my favorite. My favorite.
yeah.
I think that's
I
my favorite boxer all time.
yeah, Hagler was a dog. He was that he had that dog, bro. Like
Mm.
he just had a work ethic
Hagler was the dog.
that was like crazy impressive, man. Like,
He said if you
you
cut
know,
open his skull, you'll see a boxing glove under it.
you know what I'm saying? That like that was one of them guys to me. Like Marvin Hagler was one of them guys that just like it was amazing to me, man. The guy
Yeah,
was
man. Yeah. Like her, like I was impressed by him stopping Duran.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Roberto Duran.
Crazy chin
Yeah.
to knock out.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
To knock out, to stop him. You know what I mean? And that was like second round though. You know what I'm saying? That was early.
Right.
Get
So
So
out the
what?
way.
what is it gonna take to get what is it gonna take to get boxing back to that? That was like a
Mm.
heyday of boxing You know,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
feel me? Like
Yeah.
that's when boxing was boxing, and the world would stop for those fights. Like
I
what do they
mean,
have to do
whew,
to get back to that point?
it's it's still boxing. It's us.
Mm,
We make boxing. The fans.
the fans,
You
okay,
know what I'm saying?
okay.
So
Once we
we got the
stop,
force feed folks to fight each other, brother.
A lot
Cause
of
they
it
be
is.
dodging each
say
other
what?
sometimes.
Say what, homie?
They be dodging each other sometimes. I
Yeah,
said
Oh
so.
yeah,
Yeah,
more
because of
like
the fans.
yeah,
Because of the fans, they allow it.
Oh,
you got to take more pride in your legacy than just the money or just having a zero. If you take pride in your legacy, then and I don't expect everybody or even try to force that ideology on everybody. But those who do, I appreciate it.
I'm tell you something. I'm tell you something. And Brody remember this. He remembered this fight. Remember De La Hoya versus
Tito,
no. Dang, what's his name? Cuban. What's his Cuban name? What's his name? His name escapes me right now. The Cuban.
De La Hoya versus.
oh, yeah,
Laura.
I'm
Laura.
lost right now. Laura.
Yeah, Laura.
you talking about Oscar De La Hoya versus Laura?
No. Canelo versus Laura.
Oh, I remember Canelo versus Laura. That was a good fight.
Yeah, so he was in that ring, Ratchet. He got in that ring. You know why he got in that ring to fight
Because
Laura?
people
Because he
put
did not want to
fire.
fight him. He did not want to fight that Cuban style. It was very difficult. It's very difficult to fight a Cuban boxer. You don't want that headache. You don't want
yeah,
that
yeah.
headache.
They ain't Mexican. The Cubans fight do have a different type of sauce though. They
The
do.
pedigree is different from anybody else. You know why? You know why he fought him?
Because people was putting
Be-
pressure.
exactly. The fans, the Mexican fans, was putting pressure on Canelo.
Hey, my thing is this right here,
Yeah,
right?
they do have a rival. The Cubans and the Puerto Ricans, they have a rival with Mexico too. We act like we'll be seeing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
now we
yeah,
stay
right,
has
box.
Cuba and America probably has a bigger rivalry than Cuba and Mexico. But Mexico and Puerto Rico, they got a big rivalry.
Well, because Cuba ain't got that many fighters. Because they not
Yeah.
allowed over here. They're not allowed over here.
They find their
Mm.
way. They get on that boat. They
Well, they
find
got
their
to escape. Yeah, they got a
Yeah, they
boat.
gotta escape.
They
Yeah, they
got to
gotta
escape.
denounce Fidel
hey, but
Castro.
you
They got
know,
to
in
denounce his ass.
2021, the
Oh
rule changed
yeah,
in 2021, right? Like in Cuba, fighters are allowed to go professional now in Cuba.
yeah.
So that rule just changed. So it's about to be some shit
If you
change.
had if you had Cuban boxers throughout this history, it'd be a lot of things changed in your favorite fighters.
Yeah, because a lot of
Mm.
gold medals when it comes to boxing was Cubans. Cuban,
Yeah,
Eastern Europeans, they won a lot of the amateur medals.
right.
Like the
And
Ukraine,
Eastern Europeans.
yeah,
Yeah.
Eastern
Yeah,
Europeans,
Eastern
Russian,
Mm.
Europeans.
those who are part of the USSR but no longer are. That's why I say Eastern Europeans. It's the
Right,
Russians.
right, right.
And
So that's
and
the Russians and the Ukrainians and them
right.
cats.
Then the
Yeah,
Kazakhstans and the Dagestanians, all them niggas, them niggas.
yeah.
Mm.
The Cossacks, Hukuwakus, and all
Y'all,
that
that's
shit.
why I
Well,
say Eastern
speak on that. Speak on like I'm not familiar with the European boxers and like who were
Oh,
they
I,
heavy
oh, oh,
hitters right now?
oh,
So,
oh, oh.
so I'll
There's
give you
one. There's one
it's
name. I'll let Brody go, but he might name him. But go ahead, Brody.
so there's a good bit of them, right? But a lot of it is a style because a lot of them with the Eastern European style, they have a heavy emphasis on having some somewhat intelligent footwork when it comes to in and out, but not focusing too much on the explosion, which helps some of the European fighters who may not have as fast a feet, but they also have a pretty good punch variety when it comes to throwing varieties of punches, different types of punches, and also having that extended lead hand for their style. That's one thing that they had pretty prevalent with their style and a real intelligent jab. And then they have variations of the different type of punches they throw. So some examples would be like Gennady Golovkin, which I know Geb ain't a big fan of. Then you
What's
got
his
No
name?
way.
Say it again. You
No
moving
way.
too fast. You moving fast.
so you
Say his
Triple
name
G,
again.
Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. You got
Hmm.
Lomachenko. That's Vasily Lomachenko. You got who's the guy who just beat Canelo? Bivol,
That's Bivol.
Dimitri
Demetrius
Bivol.
Bivol.
That's
Hmm.
another one. You got some more guys too. You got Alexander Usyk, who just beat Anthony Joshua twice. A lot of those guys out there, and some of them got some beautiful footwork and angles.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say.
they be like to
I,
beat up on the British fighters. They like to beat up on the British fighters. The
Yeah,
but
Eastern
Mm.
Europeans.
it's one guy that ain't nobody fucking with.
Who that?
talking about
Yeah,
Vitaly.
he's at 175. His name is Off the Bitter Beard.
Oh, Arthur, you think Better Beaver beat Bivol?
He will, man. He'll destroy all of them.
Well, say them names again for the people that don't know them names.
So you got Triple G, which is
Hmm.
Gennadovich Golovkin. You got Vasily Lomachenko. You got Alexander Usyk, which is pretty much heavyweight Vasily Lomachenko. I think they got the same coach. And then you got Dmitry Bivol. You got Artur Beterbiev. And if we go back in the past a little bit, then we'll start going to like Vladimir Klitschko. You go into Vitaly Klitschko. Uh, I'm not sure. We probably don't. I don't know if I'm gonna say him. I'm gonna leave that one out. But there's
Who
some.
that?
What's that?
Who that?
No. I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
He might have been let me try the crazy dude who fought Mike Tyson. He fought Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm talking about?
You talking about my man? He almost died in that ring fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he said
Galata, Andrew Galata.
yeah, Glada. Yeah, but I'm not sure
Gelato.
or something. He might not be Eastern European, but I think he is. But they got some crazy niggas out there in Russia.
So
Yes.
do you think that being a boxer, do you think that you're better when you're more, and I don't want to use this word, but I don't know if I have a better word to use.
Hey
Like
man, you good, brother?
when you're like depressed, like oppressed, or like when your environment is fucked up, like is boxing like is boxing like you gotta
Basketball
be,
almost.
You don't
Basketball
have
yeah,
to be.
basketball.
It's really
Yeah.
it used to be, but it's really about the heart and the man. Because Oscar De La Hoya grew up with money, but he was still somebody who had heart in them. So if you grow up and you got a proper training background as far as your fundamentals, you got good chin, good power, decent speed, and your fundamentals are down pat. You got some heart and you can go. Because there's some niggas from the hood who got some bitch in them, right? And they still come from the struggle, but the moment they get a little pressure on them, then they up out of there, you know. And then there's some dudes who grew up with money, but they had a chip on their shoulder because they had to prove they wasn't just a soft dude who grew up with money. So that used to be a thing where it's just like, like murderers row back in the 90s,
right. That's
Marvin,
what I'm asking.
you
That's what
know,
I'm asking.
with those guys. But around the 2000s and the late 90s, that kind of changed. Plus, Sugar Ray Leonard, he didn't grow up impoverished, but he still became one of the goats.
Right.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Hell
Because
yeah.
Mike Tyson, Mitch Green, and all them folks, man, them folks was straight poverty area.
Right. That's what I was trying to get at. Like how, like it seemed like
But it does breed.
to me like
And the
boxing and
Mexican
rapping
fighters,
is the
the
same
Mexican fighters
thing.
were poor as hell too.
Right. It seemed
But I,
like boxing and rapping is the same thing. Like if they have more of an edge, the more impoverished they come from. You know what I mean? Like they lose their edge when they're like comfortable.
but I say
You know
this: if
what?
you grew up with money, you don't get comfortable after you get
Yeah.
there. You already had money. So, but I say this right here too, right? Let's say we're talking about now. There are certain areas that are high in poverty and bring out a lot of great people from the same exact area. Great example of that is Brownsville. Like I think Mike Tyson and what's the damn name? Shannon Cannon Briggs. They used to live in the same complex or the same block.
Hmm.
Like they grew up around the same area. Like Brownsville, New York. It brings some monsters out of there.
Like how, what creates that, bro? Like what creates an environment to where professionals come out of there? Like Ali out of St. Louis. You know what I mean? The St. Louis was known for a long time for good boxers coming out of there. Like what environment creates these people that can be good at this art and
Sometimes it's just
as opposed to other environments.
sometimes it's just the hunger of the people in the area, but I think a lot of the times it's having a good coach who's in that community, right? So let's say we're talking about like Ohio right now is where a lot of the great boxers are coming from. It's the Ohio, Michigan area where a lot of really good boxers are coming from. You also got some coming out of Baltimore. You got some coming out of different places. It is not always the most impoverished, but I do
Oh
think
wait, man. Let me skipping over Philadelphia now.
I ain't gonna skip
What's it?
over Philly.
Philadelphia now. Come on now. Philadelphia produced the most champions
I mean,
in
but Philly
boxing
always.
history.
I'm talking about some ones that's like just now coming out more so. Now I'm not talking about the ones who was always like that. Philly was always like that. But
Yeah, the ones
I
you just
will say
now coming out. You got
some
Jerron Booth Ennis. Come on,
some
stop
niggas who
playing.
get credit from coming from Philly are really from South Carolina. So let's not forget that neither.
Nah, bro. I ain't trying to hear that.
No, of course you don't want to hear that.
I'm trying to hear that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that now. Come on now, stop it now. What we doing here?
Break it up, fellas. Break it up. I see
But
something coming.
We
Yeah.
got
right,
Y'all
but
about to
why
put on the
why
boxing gloves.
those
Y'all about to
covered.
why
put on the
why
boxing
why
gloves.
ain't Philly producing champions like they used to? What's going on in Philly?
What you mean? Philly got champions. We got Jerron Bruce Ennis. We talking about we got Stephen Fulton, Cool Boy Steph. What we talking about? We got champions.
We
Okay.
talking about producing champions like off the rip, like boom, boom, boom,
I
boom.
I just gave it to you. We
I mean,
talking about
but
off
he
the. I
no
just gave it to you off the
like
rip.
regular bro.
What they bantamweight? What they bantamweight?
No,
Junior
no, no, no.
bantamweight?
One is welterweight, and the one is at 125.
Hey, but hey,
So
you know what?
the little dudes. What happened to the big dudes?
But
What
I'll
you
say
mean
this,
big dudes? It ain't too many big dudes. It
and
just
at
boxing.
all.
The heavyweight division just start coming back since Deontay Wilder lit up the division.
Yeah, them niggas
So
from
Nobody.
that
NFL and NBA and shit like that. Them big dudes said, "Man, fuck boxing." Yeah,
Yeah, they just start coming back.
but I'll say
They,
this.
that
they,
was
they going
All the
too far.
all the Europeans had the damn belts.
Hey, but
mm,
one
Yep.
of my biggest inspirations is Bozy Ennis. Bozy Ennis Senior.
That's right. 67 years old.
He's still out there
who?
sparring with his sons.
Jerron Booth and his father.
Damn.
His brothers,
Out there
he got
sparring.
two brothers that box as well. They used to box.
I remember like 10 years ago watching sparring footage of of Canelo and I think was it Bozy Ennis Jr. It was one of the Ennis brothers.
One of his
That
brothers. Yeah,
his
one of the brothers.
brothers. So his family been big in boxing for a while. It's just Jerron
Yeah,
got talent.
he the Floyd Mayweather of the Ennis.
Yo, but check this out, right? For everyone coming in, and shout out to Miss Wash, and she brought up Sugar Ray. I am a fan of the great Sugar Ray Robinson. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but check this out, right? um,
Absolutely.
yeah, check,
Sugar goat. One of the goats.
so check this out, right? And because of the timing, right? We are bring out the Black History Month, right? And we're gonna talk about some extremely legendary Black athletes. We're gonna go back in time, the ancient ones' days. That's why Master Mugabe, the humble, wise, and extremely imperial, sharply dressed elder, is here with us, so we can talk about that. And that's why the Grand Master Gale is here too. So we're gonna talk about these things. We're gonna get deep into the subjects. We're also gonna talk about when my man Mike Tyson humbled a gang leader. We're gonna talk about that. What's that boy name? Mitch Green. Hey, that dude was
Mike
mean.
Tyson is overrated in the 90s.
Whoa,
Continue.
Whoa,
whoa,
Oh
Hey,
yeah, I
ooh,
agree.
I
I
agree,
agree.
whoa,
Gail.
I
Gail
agree
whoa,
converted me.
because
Gail
really,
converted me.
whoa,
Gail
Holyfield,
converted me. I'm
Evander
telling you.
Holyfield
whoa.
is
I,
higher
I said
on
it.
all-time
I
ranking.
said it.
You
Holy,
converted me.
whoa.
like you know what's funny?
I argued him for about 3 hours on that shit. And he gave me some facts. And I looked it up. I'm converted.
And you know what's
Whoa.
funny about that? People talk about Mike Tyson like he was the greatest of his era, but really, man, both Lennox Lewis and Holyfield had both not only beat him but had better resumes and are higher in the all-time ranking list than Mike Tyson.
Mm.
And Riddick Bowe was up there.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't put
Riddick,
Riddick
but
Bowe
we
with
forget
Tyson.
about Riddick. Riddick was the truth.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
he
He
really
ranked
was. I love Riddick. Hey, hold up. One thing about Sugar Ray, right? I keep forgetting. There's like two Sugar Rays. You see what I'm saying? You got
It's
Sugar
lot.
Ray
It's
Leonard.
more. It's more than that.
there's more,
There's more than
but
Yeah.
it's a reason why I'm saying two because there's only two that matters, right? You got the Sugar Ray, and then you got what Leonard, right?
Leonard.
No, bro. No. We
My
got
Leonard.
goodness.
Robinson and Leonard is the one y'all know.
He
But it
said
said
Leonard. I'm
Leonard.
like, damn, nigga, you think about the title, right? Nigga, we speak English,
this
nigga. We don't
this
speak
nigga that went to
Spanish, nigga.
Raphael and
That
Nah,
nigga, that
Leonardo.
nigga speaking
boy,
the
the boy from North Carolina.
Hey, he was speaking Spanish on us. He had a Spanish
yeah he
Right,
accent.
the
was.
Leonard. I said, who? What's going on over there?
The boy from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Who the hell? Who you talking about?
Oh, Ray Charles Leonard, best known as Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, you talking about?
it is being funny. But we need to talk about the underrated ones too, man. Like one of my favorites of all time is Mike McCallum, the body snatcher, man.
Well, break it down. I don't know him, bro.
Hey,
Oh man.
man, he beat Donald Curry. He beat some good guys. He also didn't he knock out Julian Jackson?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah,
Julian Jackson was a beast. He was the
yeah,
The,
hardest
the
hitting
Hawk.
dude.
The
Was a
Hawk.
yeah.
the
Body
hardest hitting
Snatcher
dude
was
ever.
he was a 2 or 3 division champion. He's from Jamaica, and he got that one of the hardest nicknames of all time, the Body Snatcher, one of the greatest body punches of all time. He had 2 wars with James Toney when James Toney was in his prime and he was out of his prime, and those were some of the most technical matches for studying the art of boxing that you'll ever watch. It's gotta check out Mike McCallum versus James Toney, both of them.
Oh
And
yeah.
remember this.
James Tony, Mike
And
McCollum, and Julian Jackson is some underrated boxers, bro.
oh, absolutely. But
Them
and
was some
guess what?
beasts,
And guess
bro.
what? Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Thomas the Hitman Hearns, and I hate to say it, Marlon Hagler. They all
Marvelous.
ducked.
Nigga,
They
marvelous,
all
nigga,
ducked him.
marvelous
Yeah,
tackler.
all Duck Mike McCallum. They did.
They all ducked Mike McCallum.
Ain't nobody winning parts of the Body Snatcher.
They
Uh,
all ducked him.
Yeah,
I love. Hey,
they were running for the body snatch. He was the truth, though. Him
hey,
and
he
Julian Jackson had to face him. He beat Julian Jackson. Julian Jackson was murdering folks, bro.
Also, we never talk
Right.
about him because it hurts our hearts to talk about him. But the G Man is one of my favorites too. I think he's the most violent fighter. Stylistically, I think Julian Jackson, not Julian Jackson,
Tell them about the
G
G
Man,
Man.
the G Man, Gerald McClellan, right? He is his stylistically, and when I say stylistically, I'm talking about the footwork and his body positioning. He would always move forward, having his left foot going towards the inside of your right hand, like he was daring you to throw the right hand. Gerald McClellan had one of the most violent styles of all time, one of the hardest hitters and explosive punches of all time, with that left hook to the liver, that chopping right hand, one of the most violent of all time. One of the fights I felt like we were the most robbed of in boxing history was G Man versus Roy Jones in a prime.
Mm-hmm.
yo,
Absolutely.
yo, was Roy Jones more popular than the G Man?
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, so and check it out, Mugabe. This is another thing in boxing culture that I had to understand. Right, sometimes the most popular boxer wins. Right, looking into G Man, you know, hey, 34 fights, 31 wins, 29 knockouts, 3 losses, 77-inch reach. You know, he went from middleweight to super middleweight. You know, 6'1". You know, yo, dude was a beast. Freeport, Illinois, USA. Dude was a beast.
And look at how many first round knockouts that man.
Let's see.
And he beat the Hawk,
Yeah,
Julius Jackson,
knocked out
twice.
Hawk twice.
Knocked him out twice.
Julian Jackson was the man. Like he knocked Julian Jackson down twice. Yeah.
Yeah, one time in the 5th round, the second time in the 1st round.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right, he was
that
in this
man,
head. He was in this head.
he was special in that ring.
Mm-hmm. They called Julius Jackson what, the Chief?
They call him the Hawk, but I feel
The
like,
Hawk.
I feel like with the G Man, I feel like I ain't saying he would have won, but I feel like he would have gave Roy Jones problems.
Oh man, absolutely,
But
man. That was
I mixed him up with their boy from the Virgin Islands.
So why they ain't never fight?
Because the G Man ended up getting brain damage when he fought Nigel Benn.
Okay.
Yeah, it took like 20 years for Roy Jones to even go see G Man because he was close to him and they were supposed to fight. They were planning to fight each other. I think they fought in amateurs. I'm not sure. But then after G Man got injured, it was like Roy Jones, it hurt him. So he didn't go see him for a long time. He went to go see him a few years ago for the first time.
Man.
that was tough, man.
Okay, so my question is this now. Weight class, generation don't matter. Who's y'all top 5 of all time?
Who want to go first?
Who want to go first? Who want to step out there first?
You do. You brought it up.
No, I'm just asking, bro. I'm asking. I'm a bystander right
Oh, your bias there. You throwing the rocks and he's running away.
now.
He did. Them niggas right there did it.
top five all time weight class generation don't matter. Top 5. Who want to go first?
Because you got, you don't want to speak too fast. I know one's gonna be Marvin Hagler. Marvelous was one
Okay.
of my favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Go
He's
ahead,
definitely in
Gil.
my five. He's definitely in my five.
In no particular order. No particular order.
Right. No particular order here. Um, Hagler. We're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
with Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Man, people you saw that was special, that was really special, that you never
Right.
seen anything like this. You're like, damn, this dude right here he got it all. That person would be Roy Jones,
Okay.
one of the
That's
most
three.
athletic boxers that I ever seen box. Um,
Yeah. That
but
was
mind you,
different.
now Mudawa, I'm not going to the past
Now we ain't
Why
going to no
not?
past.
Why
Right.
not? You can go to
because
you can go
I never
anywhere.
watched them box live.
Oh,
I'm only
okay.
picking the
Okay.
people I
I got you.
watched.
I got you.
You know what
I
I'm
got
You
you.
ain't
saying?
no Arab that
Okay,
you
that's
watch.
fair.
I
That's
mean,
fair.
you go wherever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's how I'm
Yeah, hell,
going.
I would have put
That's
Muhammad
fair.
Ali. We gonna say
Yeah,
Muhammad Ali. We gonna say,
right,
yeah,
right,
we
right.
right.
So
That's
I'm not.
fair. That's
I
fair.
didn't see them live.
That's
So
fair.
Mark Hagler, Mayweather, Roy Jones. Um,
What about Roberto? You a Roberto fan, bro?
I am, but not my five.
Not top five. Not top five.
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Might be in my 10, but he ain't in my five. I'm gonna
Okay.
go. People, I'm telling you, people that I see like, damn, this motherfucker, man, I love watching this dude fight, man.
Right, right, right. Like
This,
you
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, this
You get
motherfucker
that
can
feeling. You
go.
get that feeling when he
Yeah, you
go.
get the feel like, woo! When he
Yeah.
fight, I know it's gonna be some, man. So, man, the next two, what the last one is might stir some controversy. You know, it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. But I'm gonna throw in right now, since I can't think of anything, I'm gonna go with Sugar Shane.
Mm,
Ooh, Sugar
mm,
Yeah, that
Shane
is
Mosley.
controversial.
Oh man.
You done
I'm
picked
gonna go
Wow.
with Sugar
mm.
top
Shane.
five. You done picked the
That's a love watch. I used to love watching him fight at the lower at
Yeah,
135.
Sugar
That
Shane was
motherfucker
nice,
was
bro.
special. At
you picked,
135,
you picked
he
a
was
one
special.
dimensional drug cheat for your top five. That's crazy.
Mm.
A one-dimensional drug cheat.
Yeah.
What's top five?
Oh, that
He
was a
got
great
one
pick.
more. He got one more though. He got one more.
And
That
my
was a
No,
and
you
my
great
la-
didn't.
one-dimensional. That was a
and
great
my
one.
la- and my last one is Deontay the Bronze Bomb Wilder.
Okay.
Boo.
Oh,
My fault.
all right, Brody. Brody, it's on you.
Well, you
Top
name
five.
anybody that knock motherfuckers out like him, I got to go.
All right, cool. So I'm about to give my five, and I had to make this up out the top of my head, so I may rethink this later, but I'm gonna just go out on the ledge. I'm just gonna say mine. Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran,
A
Lin-
duck.
Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather.
Sugar Ray Robinson, they don't care, bro. That
Ain't
ain't
that
your shot.
Mm.
four?
That's one more.
No,
You
no,
need one more.
he
You need
can
one
put
more.
in, he can name anybody he want to name.
Yeah,
I said,
it
Okay.
don't
I
have
said
to be.
five. I
Yeah.
said Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Lennox Lewis, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Floyd Mayweather.
Now you just slipped in the Lennox
Yeah,
Lewis, man.
you ain't say Lewis the first
I
at
did not say
first.
that the first time.
No, you
No, you
didn't.
didn't.
You
No, you
didn't
didn't.
say it.
Yeah, I did. I read
You
it out
didn't, bro.
from my phone.
You
Y'all was
did.
talking over.
We would have heard that.
Yeah, we would have heard Lennox Lewis. So you picked Lennox Lewis. I love Lennox. You know what I'm
Lennox is my favorite heavyweight of all time. I feel like if we had to pick if we had a bracket of
Whoa, whoa,
all the
whoa,
great
whoa, whoa,
heavyweight
whoa,
champions,
whoa, whoa,
if we
whoa.
had a
All
bracket,
time?
yeah, if we had to pick a bracket of all the great heavyweights of every era and put them into a tournament, I feel like Lennox Lewis will have the most wins.
I'm
Whoa.
still. I pick Evander, bro. I'm an Evander fan over Lynn.
Okay. Well, Ratchet. Now, Ratchet Craig, what's your top five? You just said, what's Bomo? You just said Evander.
Uh,
saying? Uh
yeah,
huh.
Evander. Yeah, Evander. Yeah, Evander going up there. Evander. Sugar Ray Leonard. Uh, then I'm gonna go to probably Floyd Mayweather, of course. Then
No
who else?
particular order. No particular
Yeah,
order.
Who?
Floyd Mayweather. I'm trying to think of who next. I was a Sugar Shane Mosley fan and Roy Jones. Hey, yeah, them it right there.
Yeah,
Roy
yeah,
Jones. I
yeah.
got to throw Roy Jones in there. I watched all his fights.
Now that's cool. That's cool. Cause Sugar Shane, like I said, to somebody to watch. But I knew who he can beat though. You know what I'm saying? I know people that's better than him, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, me too. Me too. But I love to
But
see his fight.
I love
Yeah.
watching him fight. because he
I,
was exciting.
I think Sugar Shane is really one of the best one-dimensional fighters of all time. Because when you really think about it, all he like when it comes to Sugar Shane's style, he had a real good chin. He had some quick hands with some power, but he never really adapted his style from the amateurs to the pros.
Let me take Sugar Shine off or replace Sugar Shine. I just thought
Oh,
about
come on.
somebody.
Here you go. Here you go. Taking people off.
Pernell Whitaker, bro.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Sweet Pea, Sweet Pea, Sweet Pea.
Pernell, man. I was
Oh,
Pernell,
Sweet
man.
Pea.
Yeah,
Hey, Roberto Duran, Sweet Pea, who y'all got?
What happened?
Oh shit.
I said Roberto Duran versus Sweet Pea.
I believe Muhammad Ali said it best. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
All right, check this out. I'm next, right? I'm next. I got
Yeah, so you, Craig.
Rumble, young man, rumble.
Mine is a little bit unorthodox, but I'm gonna put it
Hold
to
on. Make sure you get the names right.
Hold on.
Don't speak Spanish to us, nigga.
Oh no, no, no. I had
Unless it's a Spanish fighter.
I had the name right. If I had the name right, but
I know.
Right, check this out. Check this out. Tiger Flowers.
Who?
Tiger Flowers.
Who the fuck is that?
This nigga going with Mike Tyson Punch Out. What the fuck?
You never heard of
nigga,
Tiger?
Nigga, so Glass Joe, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Soda Pop, motherfucker, Sandman.
Camacho on the Mike Tyson Punch Out.
This man about to name Piston Honda. What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
we picking fictional characters. We going with fictional characters. I'm going with Takakura.
Amari.
And then he going with a genie and shit.
Amari. Come on, Gab. You don't know Tiger Flowers, man. The Georgian Deacon, I believe that was his nickname.
The what?
The Georgia Deacon. You don't know who that is?
The Georgia Deacon.
Yeah.
Man, name the fighter. What the hell?
Evander Holyfield, nigga.
Right, who the hell?
Right, that shit sound like Evander.
For real.
Yeah. He was known as the Great Tiger Flowers. I liked his upbringing, how he was he was around in I think he was around in 1921. My grandfather
said 1921.
Nigga said 1921. And then he said his grandma. He about to start someone with his
Nigga say he was around. He was Marvin Johnson.
Hold up. So this nigga was he visited. So this nigga visited Black Wall Street.
Right, that nigga was boxing in front of Marcus Garvey.
This nigga was boxing in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He had a fight at the gym. Right. That's what's up. But that is what's up.
But see,
with
this
small leather gloves on.
The small ones on. Bare fists.
This when boxing was at its peak. You know what I'm saying? This is when a lot of African Americans were getting into the rings with
at its peak.
Yeah.
At its peak.
Damn.
Craig, we're gonna need you to stop Googling. What's the other phone, bro?
I'm not.
My goodness. I mean, damn, brother. I mean, listen, shout out to Tiger Flowers, man.
Right.
I'm gonna give him his flowers. I'm gonna give him his flowers, man. Thanks for paving the way.
Right.
For the rest of the boxers,
like all the niggas before Jackie Robinson in baseball. Right. Then we don't know, nigga. Like, god damn.
Oh yeah. And you know what? Shout out to Ezra Charles.
Yeah. Shout out to Ezra Charles, man. Everybody, man.
What's the other folk, Craig? Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on. What's the five, nigga?
That nigga said Tiger Woods or whatever.
Nigga, give it some color, nigga. Not black and white. God damn.
I'll give it some color.
Give it some color.
The Executioner, Bernard.
Okay.
B-Hop. All right.
He's going with Philly.
B-Hop. All right. I gotta.
I give you B-Hop. I like that one right there. That's a good one.
Good one.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I had to get over my little bias. The real.
Yeah, that's right.
The real Rocket.
The who? The Rocket.
The real one. The real
Rocket? Who the hell's the Rocket?
Rocky Marciano? Rocky Marciano?
Yeah, Marciano the real.
Here you go again. Every time we talk about boxing, I think, oh, you gotta mention Rocky Marciano. Every time we talk about boxing,
And they said Rocky Marciano.
You
Rocky
read the
Marciano.
He knocked
That
Joe
man ain't
Lewis out
fight
though.
nobody. He ain't fight nobody.
He
He
fought
knocked
against
Joe Lewis
Carlos.
out though.
Man, Joe Louis was old as hell when he fought, man. The man was 175 years old.
So
Come to America, man. You knocked Joe Lewis out.
They said Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano.
Rocky Marciano. What?
Yeah.
That
God damn.
man,
But he
that man
was
was
a
fighting
beast
his
though, bro. But
cousins.
he was a beast though, bro. We can't.
No, he wasn't. This man was mob born, man. The mob had this dude fighting pizza delivery guys, man. Let's stop this madness, man. He ain't fighting none of the murderers row, the black murderers row.
Yeah. Them
Hey,
niggas, them niggas had this same fighting style. They had no skills back in the day.
They was chunking them though back then. They was chunking them though.
Yeah,
Like,
they were chopping
Yeah,
dudes.
them niggas fighting 20 rounds, 30
yeah,
rounds. And you're like, God
you gotta have
damn.
some
Huh?
animal like a motherfucker to fight
But check
20
it
rounds,
though. They fight all these rounds like Sugar Ray Robinson and fought like 200 times.
Right.
What the fuck?
Was
yeah.
that 5, Craig? Was that
No,
5?
it was
That's
two.
only two.
It was only two.
Oh,
I
what?
from the Dominican, you know what I'm saying? Carlos Adamus or whatever his name is.
What?
Man,
Who the fuck?
that's
Who is
Carlos
that?
Adames. That's
I
Carlos
don't,
Adames.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Carlos, man.
Man, he still fight. What the heck are you talking about?
One of my
God
hey,
damn,
one of
Craig.
What are you talking about?
one of
Craig just
my
be going on the deep end like a motherfucker.
He just found the
Nigga,
name.
hey, we gonna need you. We gonna need you to get your
He
thumbs off
found
the keyboard. We gonna
right. You gotta get that keyboard right
we gonna need to
now,
get your thumbs off the keyboard right
hey,
right
now.
now, man.
random
keyboard, man.
boxers. That nigga Google random boxers.
Right, just Google
Hey,
random
hey,
boxers now.
hey,
Carlo,
hey.
Adam and Eve.
I don't like
Carlos, Adam and Eve.
hey, but not he's one of my favorite
He's
boxers
one of his favorites.
because
Hold
like
up, hold up.
one,
What was your favorite fight of his?
I'm gonna tell you, right. One of the things I do like in him, you know, he's 28, he's young. He's in the middleweight. He changed divisions. You see what I'm saying? He's from middleweight, welterweight, and then light middleweight. I think he's in middleweight right now. You know, he got 22 knockouts. No, he got 22 wins and 17 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Wins by knockouts, 23 fights in total. You know,
need 2 more, Craig. We need 2 more, Craig.
so I know. I kind of look at some of these boxers like who's trying to come up sometimes, you know. But of course, my favorite, you know, I always buy his shit every time he got a commercial. He was my favorite cook and my favorite knockout artist.
George Foreman?
Big
Yes,
George. Big George.
Big
Yes, sir.
George.
Big George.
Big
Big
George.
George.
Yeah, Big George. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at Big George.
The
I'll wait till it's
punching
my
bag.
turn. Yeah, I'll wait till it's my turn. But go ahead. You got one more.
So okay, I have to put both of them in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they were in my era. Of course, the infamous Tank and Mayweather. You know, so I got to put them both in the same spot right there. Right.
Okay, so that's like 1 and 1A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, listen, that's cool. I just want to know, like, after Googling, how do you get the Carlos Adames? Like, how you get him?
All right. So
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go with any known boxer. You said Holyfield. You could have said Holyfield. We gave you that earlier.
Right.
Damn.
What did he do? Who he fought, bro?
Man.
right now, the dude is a current champion, right?
No, don't get me wrong. He's nice though.
You better know him
Yeah, he is.
He's
personally.
nice. He can fight. He definitely
Nah,
can fight.
Right.
He can. You know, we talking about skill because you know one thing about the sports dungeon, right? We are gonna bring out those people that nobody know, and I'm talking about individuals who got skill.
You
Right?
definitely did that with Tiger Flowers, nigga. You definitely did that shit.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you who
That nigga was digging in the crates.
For real, God damn. He went out to the backyard and shit.
Tiger Flowers is. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Mama, what is Shaq? Is it the Shaq he said, Mama? I think he went to the shack, went to the crate, got
God
talking
damn.
flowers.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. But now I'll show you who he is, again. We'll talk about him. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
Yeah.
that's cool. I like
That's a
Tiger Flowers,
that's a
man.
dope list though, bro. That's a dope list.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah, now
we
y'all
went here.
play. Y'all
We went here the
play.
ancient one. What you mean, please? He named George Foreman.
Trying to impress
He
the
had
ancient.
Mayweather on there. Tank. What you talking about?
I was trying to impress the ancient one on the phone. You know, I see.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you at all.
Yeah, I ain't the you was at the Tiger Flowers, nigga.
Yeah,
Whoever the
that was
fuck he
like
is.
I was
Yeah,
Well,
like, God damn, like
he
who the
went to
fuck is
school. He went
Tiger
to school with
Flower?
Muda, but they ain't go to the same school. That's
yeah.
God damn,
the same year.
that nigga was in Jesus yearbook, nigga.
That nigga said, "Yeah, my grandma." I said, "Damn, they gonna follow up with my
God
grandma
damn,
after the Tiger
See, my
Flowers."
grandma do. My
man,
grandma went to. Yeah.
My grandma turned me on to him.
man,
My
hey,
grandma turned me on
God
to him.
damn.
Look at the history book, son. He had to go to the library.
Look at the Britannica. Son. It's right in there.
Hey, this ain't in no particular order. This just off the muscle. I've been drinking, so if I forget somebody that's great, please forgive me. And I'm gonna tell you why I like these individuals when I tell you. The first one I'm gonna mention is what Craig mentioned, and that's Big George Foreman. George Foreman, when he came back, not Ali era Foreman, but bald head grill George Foreman. When he came back at 40 years old, he like changed the game for old dudes. It was like, oh shit, old man coming back in the game, and he still kind of got it. So I gotta give him his props for that. I just gotta I gotta give that man his props for that. Big George Foreman is like one of my all time favorites for that.
Mm,
Also, uh, 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 of course, Foreman's biggest opponent, the honorable Muhammad Ali. You know, we can't take nothing away from
absolutely.
that man, not just because of what he did in the ring, but because of his social stance, the way he gave no fucks about anything. He literally threw his career away because of what his beliefs was and came back and got it. That's like amazing to me. We don't really see that in today's time. That's like, I come up in an era where Muhammad Ali was like the man, like for real, like
Yeah, he had the whole world against him. Yeah,
yeah,
he had the whole
yeah.
world against him.
He was a
Knocked
different
out the
dude.
world.
Yeah, he was a whole Muhammad Ali. For my generation, was a whole different dude. He was just like different on a whole nother level, and to be able to stand up for the kind of courage of convictions and still be about your sport and still have social standing. That was amazing to me, man, as a young dude. And I'm gonna say, that our brother that we don't talk about that much in this boxing shit, way back, way before my time, Jack
Hey,
Johnson.
Jack Johnson, huh?
Jack Johnson putting hands on white boys when niggas was getting lynched. You know what I'm saying? When niggas
Lynch
was
like a
get
motherfucker.
when niggas was getting lynched, Jack Johnson in there punching motherfuckers out, man. Like, that's courage on a different level. There's a story about Jack Johnson. He had a white woman in the car with him. He was traveling through the South. He gets pulled over by essentially the CHP, but they wasn't the highway patrol, but whatever they highway patrol was back then. He gets pulled over and he's speeding, and the officer says, "Mr. Johnson, this gonna be a $50 fine." Jack Johnson reaches in his wallet and get a man $100. He says, "I'm giving you 50 for the speeding I did when I'm coming, and I'm giving you 50 more for the speeding when I come back." You know what I'm saying? Like, in order
Yep,
that's
yep.
amazing. Like that for a nigga to say some shit like that back in them days is like amazing to me, bro. and and the next one I say is I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up just for skill level is Lennox Lewis. Like Lennox was like a beast, man. Like what he did in the ring and you know
Yeah,
and putting it down and just like for a big man going in there
yeah,
and dropping hammers on cats and then having the intelligence to get out the game before somebody punched his brains to smithereens. That was way smart. You know what I mean? And then
very
of
technical.
course, right. I gotta give it to our brother. I gotta give it to our brother Floyd Mayweather, man. Money Mayweather.
Money
Like,
May.
yeah, like the brother is like they say he can't read very well, but shit, apparently he know how to count. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why he's not Money Mayweather. You know,
Right.
and when you know how
Oh
to
man.
count, fuck reading.
You
Fuck
know
reading
what I'm saying?
sometimes. You know how to count
Yeah,
money, fuck
Mm.
reading.
right. It's like, yeah, y'all can say what you want to about the man reading skills, but apparently the man know how to count. Like he able to he
It
took the
still count.
game,
It still
right,
count.
and taking the game to a whole nother level. So that's like, my top five of all times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like Master P. He like Master P the whole guy of
Right,
boxing.
right,
And
right.
Yeah.
shout
They
out to
changed, definitely
shout out to
changed that up, man.
Revolution. He said Chris Jackson and Craig Hodges left their careers as well in the '90s.
He said Craig Hodges. What the fuck?
Hold on,
Yeah,
what happened? Who's this? Repeat that again.
it's from Brother Revolution, a solution. The revolution will not be televised. He said Chris Jackson and Craig Hodges left their careers as well in the '90s.
Left their
Craig
Man, they
Hodges
left
play
a
their career.
basketball
basketball. They ain't
player,
getting
bro.
punched.
Yeah, they basketball players.
Yeah, like where they
Yeah,
come
they ain't
from?
getting punched. They ain't getting punched.
What
Yeah.
happened?
We
I am lost. What?
Yeah, we talking about cats that was getting socked in the mouth for a living.
Not,
Yeah.
You talking about boxing?
but one thing
Yeah,
about
nice had basketball because they let their religious belief basketball. Like
yeah,
nigga, you supposed to play basketball till your father time catch up with you.
Come
yeah,
on, man. Chris Jackson. Come on, man. Like he
He was
didn't
better
stand
than
for the
Chris Jackson.
national anthem.
He was
Who?
better than Chris Jackson, nigga.
Who?
I said about when he tried to deny he was Chris Jackson though. He was better when he was Chris Jackson.
Hey, but another thing too, he was right. Talk about a variety of sports, man. We deep in the dungeon. We also get into basketball, like the Elijah one. They rock the pistol. Gibbs' favorite, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain.
It's not my favorite, but I
Yeah,
hear you.
man.
You
He
can't
pro
take
real
nothing from
time.
Wilt, bro. You can't take nothing from Wilt. Don't do that.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we can. It's an argument.
can.
I,
And see, hold up.
man, I
Take,
beat these boys
we
up,
can
man.
take,
About
we can
Wilt,
take a lot
man. I
away from
beat them
Wilt.
up so bad.
We can take a lot. No, it ain't over because we're gonna talk about how he played and scored 100 punts on like 5-2 white boys. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, Lee.
Bro, come
We
on
don't
now.
talk
But that
about
was the
that.
league, bro. That was the
No,
league.
oh, hold
Yeah,
up,
we
hold up,
don't
hold up,
care about
hold
that.
up,
We don't
hold
care
up,
about that.
hold up.
That's
What
the
was the
somebody in
what
50
was the
years gonna say
average height
somebody in 50 years
of the
gonna say
centers?
right. In 50 years, somebody gonna say LeBron James took advantage of 6'3" guards. You know what I'm saying? Come
No,
on,
we ain't
bro.
gonna
We
take
can't
it
do
No,
about
that shit.
LeBron.
no,
No, we're not.
no, not.
No,
And
we're
see,
not.
Okay, okay. So
well,
again,
but I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you, Gab. We gonna get on that. Oh, we
yeah,
gonna
you
get on
better
that.
stop me
Hold it.
because y'all better.
Hold it
Yeah, we're
on.
gonna stop. Yeah. I gotta get you, and we gotta get this giant Naismith question. And I'm going to the Wilder with you. I'm calling you out on the Wilder
That's right.
versus Fury. I'm calling you
That's
out
right.
on this Wilt Chamberlain.
That's right.
And we got to tell the story of the Giant Naismith, how you converted me to Giant Naismith story.
Yeah,
Oh wow. Oh
Hey
wow.
man,
He
listen,
converted
man.
me, bro.
Don't believe
Hey,
those
the
whiteys.
story is
Don't
the
believe those
greatest story in
whiteys.
the
God damn
world,
it.
bro.
Don't believe those whiteys. God damn it. Go
hey,
ahead.
hey, hey, hey. Uh, Gabe got to talk about the origins of basketball and how it was in Africa.
No, bro. No, bro. No, don't
You been
worry about that.
aboriginal. You been aboriginal on me, bro.
Yeah, he's what Aboriginals.
No, so
You
are
been
you talking about
aboriginal on me.
are you talking about the South American when they used to throw the balls in the wall?
No way. No way. We ain't talking about no Mayans and Aztecs.
Oh well, teach then, brother.
Oh
Teach.
no, not
You
right
gotta
now.
come
No,
back.
not
You gotta
tonight.
come back.
Not
You gotta
tonight.
come back
No,
for that.
not tonight. Not tonight.
Not tonight. You gotta
I
come
got
back
you.
for that.
We got me. I
Most
got you
progressive
though.
story ever told. He
I
made me
got you
think
though.
about that shit. He
But
got
for
me thinking
real,
about it. Now I gotta throw the history books out the way.
the shit
Fuck
don't.
with
But
Gabe.
God, but the shit just don't add up to me. It don't
It
add,
don't add up. It don't.
something going on here.
It
Oh
don't go
shit.
down.
Mugabe.
Something
Hey,
going on here, man. For
When
real.
Gabe break this down, your DNA will respond, and you're gonna start remembering.
Well, hold on
Yeah.
now. Wait a
I
minute.
don't
Teach,
know.
brother Gab. Teach.
Hey, but
Goddamn
all I'm telling you is
it.
something is going. Something shit don't add up. They put
It
a
don't
ball in
add up.
a ball in a white man's hand and said that he created basketball. I said, wait a minute, man. What the
They
fuck
don't add up some type of way.
is going on here?
Oh
You
no,
gonna
wait,
hear
wait,
him.
wait. No,
Something
don't
is
tease,
up with
don't tease,
this.
don't tease us like that, bro. You got to
You're not.
teach right now.
Listen. I can't go in
You gotta
tonight.
keep it
Not
coming
that.
back.
Not tonight. Not tonight. We got you.
All right,
Trust me,
all
we
right.
got
The
you.
next one we'll go
We
in
we,
on
we
that.
got you. We
All
got
right,
you.
all
And
right.
see, not only one thing about the Sports Dungeon, I got some connects. Shout out to all my supporters of the show. They want a piece of Gib. They heard I gave them some of your voice clips. They said you are very knowledgeable, and they would love to talk with you. I got a special person who
About that wilder. Get all the
yeah,
people who don't like that wilder
Right.
shit you talking
I
about.
Man,
got three
gather
people.
all of them up. Gather
Hold up,
all
I
those
got
chunks.
three. Hey, hold on. Ratchet know one. Ratchet know
Gather
one.
all of them up, man. I need all y'all together at one
I know the
time.
other three. Cause Ratchet and me got something special to show you the next show, Gil. Don't we, Ratchet?
Yeah. We got something for you.
We've
What
been
about
We got to
saying.
Wilder?
fix
What
it up. We
about
got to kick
Wilder?
out the grand finality. And I love that
About
you brothers
Wilder?
came through. You brothers came through. I'm
Yeah,
glad this is the great opening right here, right? I'm glad y'all brothers came through.
yeah. We
Oh
gonna have.
yeah,
Cause y'all
absolutely,
cool
man.
again. Yeah, y'all family.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
people's right. It's the peeps right here, man.
yeah.
Right, right.
Also,
I,
also, also, we talk about football. We talk about the greats and the folks we got now. You know what I'm saying? We go all the way back to Big Mean Joe Green, all the way back to dang Shannon Sharp. And we also going to talk about some political points in the sports world with ESPN. And, you know, we're going to talk about certain things. We're going to talk about skill.
And how black quarterbacks suck. I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
that
oh
up.
we're gonna
wow.
do all that. We do all
Oh
that.
wow.
I mean,
I
hold up.
mean, we're gonna
Hold
invite him
up.
to the panel. We're gonna invite. Listen, we're gonna go. We also going listen. We're gonna have fun, man, because we're gonna do verses, man. We're gonna do verses as well, man. So
Yeah,
bring
we
y'all
gonna do
best
sports first.
videos.
Yeah.
You'll find y'all players. We're gonna do video for video.
Yeah.
It won't be too long though. We might make about good 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Depending,
It,
but we're gonna
it,
start, do video so we can
hey,
see visually what we're talking about as well.
hey, but it ain't going to be
Yeah.
5 or 10. Because we talking about sports. This is like church, so it's going to be like an hour.
No,
But it's
I'm talking about the videos, man.
no, I'm talking about when we be
Church,
talking. We
hey,
say,
hey, hey, it's supposed to make you get fired for your job. Nigga, you know how
Hell
niggas
yeah.
be. Niggas be
Sports
talking about the
will get you hit by a
Cowboys.
car if you outside, nigga.
Yeah, it's supposed to make you get hit by a car.
You
Nigga.
start,
You talking about
you
sports.
motherfucking nigga, let you be
That
outside.
is
What
the greatest
the
debate
fuck?
ever. Sports are the greatest debate ever.
Well, I'm
yeah,
gonna say something none of y'all can disagree with.
Oh snap!
Okay, good.
Tom Brady is the greatest football player of all time.
All right, we disagree with that right off the bat, off the
Oh
rip,
Tom
man,
Brady.
I'm rolling
Tom.
with
off the
Mugabe. I'm gonna
rip,
yeah,
start with
off
Mugabe on
the rip,
hey,
That's the goat, bro.
off the
Tom
rip.
Brady is the
Mugabe,
goat, bro.
No
Mugabe,
sir, no
this.
sir, no sir,
Mugabe. Okay,
no sir.
Mugabe. Check this out, right? I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say this right. Jalen Hurts will
Good
surpass
shot.
Tom Brady.
Oh
He
my
will.
goodness.
He will.
Are we talking about right
Wait,
now? We ain't
that's
talking about
not
what could
good.
possibly be.
That's not good to start off with that.
Tom Brady. It's just we go put it out there,
You
man.
start out with Jalen Hurts and shit.
I said,
Terrific
Damn,
Tom.
you
Terrific Tom,
already
bro.
Go
damn.
Craig, go Craig.
How you gonna start with
I said that
Hurts with Tom Brady? What the
he
hell?
was the past Tom Brady. He was
My
surpassed.
goodness, he
We,
surpassed him.
yeah.
Hell, he ain't even like damn, brother.
You want to know why I say
You
that?
got better. You better with Patrick Mahomes
Right. You
than
better say
Hurts.
Joe Montana
I'm,
or something.
I'm gonna
You know what
say
Yeah,
I'm
right.
No, no,
shit,
no, 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 Gail. He threw it out there. Who you think is the greatest football player of all time?
motherfucking Jerry Rice.
Come on, bro.
Between
The right.
Jerry
Can't be
Ooh,
mad at Rice. Can't be
ooh,
mad at Rice.
right.
Jerry
Ooh.
Rice between him. Well, he stopped his career though. Damn, he stopped his career.
You finna say
Who?
Barry Sanders. You finna say
Barry
Barry
Sanders.
Sanders.
I thought we
Barry
were talking about
Sanders.
quarterbacks. I thought we were talking about quarterbacks. You went to a
No,
We
right.
gonna
of
talk about
all
quarterback.
time,
Get
the
to the
Nah,
sport,
quarterback
the
then.
sport, the
no,
sport,
we
bro.
said sport. You know what I mean? I'm like
Uh,
Jr.
Okay, give us two give
You
us
know what I
one
mean?
sport and one quarterback. I want to know who your quarterback because I'm rolling with the Tom Brady on the quarterback.
The
Can't deny Tom, bro.
quarterback. Oh man, see Tom Brady, he got too many cheats and shit. You know what I mean? He
yeah.
got so many
Oh, come on,
asterisks
bro.
near his name. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Uh,
I don't give Chiefs too much credit. I mean, they got called
Oh,
cheating multiple times, and this is a fact. This is known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
This is
gonna get caught
well
cheating. What
known.
you say?
did
Them
This
it?
is
Did he cheat
well
at Tampa?
known.
There's a
Did he
problem
I
you
cheat at
don't
got.
like
Tampa Bay?
cheat. I don't
Did he
like
cheat
cheaters
at
though.
Tampa Bay? Did he cheat at
McCabe,
Tampa
I
Bay?
don't like cheaters though.
I think everybody trying to get the competitive edge.
I
I think
don't
he
like
got caught.
cheaters though. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people that cheat, man. You know that's not fair, man. Come on, man.
What about
That's
Barry
like
Bonds?
using steroids, man. How you
What
gonna
about
cheat
Barry
the
Bonds?
game?
Oh, that's a good topic. I think that they should let professional athletes. They should be able to juice. I think they should.
No, man. Hell
Yes.
no, man. Not
I
in no football, man.
I
In baseball, I think they should.
In baseball, they
Baseball, I think
can.
they should.
I mean, baseball, but
Not in
football?
football. Football, they gonna hurt a motherfucker, bro.
yeah.
I
Yeah, man.
think
We
they
can't
should be
do
able
that
to
in
juice,
football.
bro.
Hey, but hold up. But hold up.
If I'm paying $300 to watch you play, I want to see the most aggressive, most. I want to
Yeah,
God
see
yeah,
the
you hit the
damn.
fucking
Roman Coliseum, nigga.
For real,
right.
damn.
You
I
ought to
mean,
be, you ought to be
you
doing
already
like
seen that
Lions and
though.
shit.
They was doing
Lions
that
and
already, man. Come
Hey,
on, man.
hold up. I want to say this,
I
bro.
like that shit, McGarvey. I'm like that too,
Hold
though,
up.
McGarvey.
Hold up. I
You
gotta say.
guys are
I
you
got.
guys are animals.
I gotta say.
I
What's
want to see
up?
them niggas fight lions and tigers and
You
bears,
feel what I'm
nigga. I ain't gonna
saying? Yeah, hell
Hey, but
yeah.
I gotta say this though for running
Yeah, but
backs.
steroids do that?
But
Shit.
but since y'all gave two, right? I gotta say this, right? For running backs, I'm in between two, right? Two of my most favorite. Actually, damn, three, four. Fuck it, four.
Damn, you went from 2 to 4.
Yeah, four, four, four. Because I'm in Dallas. The
Oh, come on with that.
Come
yes, I'm
Oh
on,
gonna say it.
man,
bro.
come
Come
I'm gonna
on
on,
with
say
bro.
it.
that
Knock it
mess,
off.
I'm gonna say
man.
it.
Stop
I'm
it,
gonna say
He
it.
do
man.
all the
Oh,
record though. He do all the
Come
record. Y'all good shit
on,
though.
Yeah,
man.
oh,
Come
come on,
yeah,
on.
bro.
yeah. Because hey,
Go
you should know
ahead,
that.
man. Go ahead, man.
You should know that since Jalen Hurts is from Houston, Texas, we helping out the East Coast again.
Here we
Wow.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go.
hey,
Wow.
Stop song, Creek. I hear
I got
you.
to give it to
Well,
Emmitt
shit,
Smith.
man.
Emmitt
That's
Smith.
funny.
I
Well, he
gotta
from
give.
Florida, motherfucker.
I gotta give it to Barry Sanders.
Okay, you said
Adrian
Emmett and
Peterson.
Barry.
Adrian
Emmett and Barry.
Peterson. And
Adrian
Okay,
then
Peterson.
what's the other two, Craig? You said Emmett and you
Nah,
said Barry. Who else? What's the other two?
Adrian Peterson. He said Adrian Peterson.
AP. Okay, and who else,
yeah,
Craig?
Marshall Falk.
See,
I'm
this
going
why
Walter Payton. They did that. Walter
wait a
Payton.
minute,
They did that.
but hold on, bro, hold on.
Walter Payton. Go.
Y'all acting like y'all forgot about Jim Brown, bro. Y'all y'all
I thought we
acting
wasn't
No,
like
going
I
eight.
don't care, Jim Brown.
yeah y'all acting like y'all forgot about Jim Brown, bro. Come on now, don't do that. Jim
Did Jim
Brown was a
Brown have
beast.
free agency? See, I do free agency. You got to have free agency going on in my world.
Yeah.
Jim
so
Brown was a problem, bro. Jim Brown was like, and he was a social problem too. Like for me, an athlete, it's not just what you do on the field in to go into another sport. That's
Unless
the
you
reason
Michael
why.
Jordan, unless you Michael Jordan.
Right,
That's
right.
all we
Unless
care
you
about.
right. It's like you ain't just gotta be great on the field. We gotta where are you in the streets for the people? You know what I mean? Like Jim
Nigga, I don't
Brown
pay
was
that nigga to be. I don't pay Michael Jordan to be on the streets. Nigga, I pay Michael Jordan to perform, nigga,
Who?
in the
but that's a
motherfucking
whole different
Coliseum,
animal,
nigga.
bro. That's a Jordan is a whole different animal, bro. That's like
Yeah,
he's
I'm
the
just
man.
saying.
He the man. The reason why the endorsements is the way they are right now for all athletes. That's a
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
animal, bro. He
Yeah, it's
ain't.
a different, it's a different animal. And
Yeah,
he should be the logo of the NBA. Fuck Jerry,
right.
They
Jerry
still
Rice.
eating. They still eating because of Michael Jordan, man. Jordan helped a lot
Everybody's
of people
still
eat,
eating
man.
because of
You know what
Jordan.
I'm
You
saying?
know.
Wasn't for Jordan, there'll be no Dirk, no Giannis, no foreign player would be in the league here today if it wasn't for Jordan. You
Yeah,
know.
Jordan is a whole different man. That man, like, he changed professional sports. Like he was the reason why them cats can get them fat ass contracts. Like that's
Yeah,
Michael Jordan.
he's a humanitarian, right? I know we like to do social shit, but I think Jordan's a humanitarian more than anything. He
Yeah.
cocky and fuck up like everybody else, right? He do bits and drink alcohol, but
Right.
he cool.
But one thing about it, one thing we do have to talk about, right? We do have to talk about the athleticism and the unusual case with another Dallas born
Oh, here we
athlete,
go. Here we go.
another
It's
Dallas
Dallas heavy
born
now.
athlete, Dennis Rodman. The
Oh
the
wow.
word.
Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman is the GOAT. Dennis
yeah,
Rodman is GOAT. I don't give a fuck what niggas say.
yeah.
That
Dennis.
nigga
Oh
he
come
should
on.
be in the top 50.
He in
Hey,
the top 50. He in the top
yeah,
50
he's
He's
for
in
in the
the
sure.
top
top 50.
75.
Yeah. Can't
in
He
take
top
should be in
nothing
the
away
70.
top
from the
50.
worm. Can't
In the
take
top
They
nothing
should
away
kick
from the
75.
they
worm.
should kick Scottie Pippen out that motherfucker and put Dennis Rodman.
Kick Scottie
Hey,
Pippen out.
Hey, kick
What?
his ass up out of there.
What? No, come on. Scotty was a beast, bro.
Dominique Wilkins ain't in the top 50. He got replaced by Scottie Pippen. I'm bad at this.
Who?
Dominique Wilkins. That's why I sent you that article. They
Oh yeah,
replaced
yeah, oh yeah. You want? Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
replaced Dominique Wilkins with Scottie Pippen in the top 50.
Mm,
that's
mm.
because Scotty
Okay.
played with Jordan. That's because Scotty played with Jordan. That was the highlight of his career. It was a
Not
popular
not
move.
not only did he play with Jordan, but he won 6 titles with Jordan. Let's not forget
Right.
that.
That's
Yeah,
different,
he
bro.
played
That's
with
a
Jordan. Jordan carried him. All he
That's
had to be is
Jordan.
good
Yeah,
supporting
Jordan carried
cast.
him. You right, Ratchet. He carried his ass.
Who Dominique
Yeah,
carry?
this character, yeah. Like, I won 6 championships because I
Who
rode
did that? Who
Jordan
did
Wayne.
Dominique? Who did Dominique carry? Who he carry?
It don't matter.
He
Spud
had
Webb.
nobody.
He ain't had nobody.
Spud Webb was easier to carry, right?
Yeah, Spud Webb. He had Spud Webb now. And
That
Doc
was
Rivers.
lightweight.
Doc Rivers trying to compare himself to Scottie Pippen. Like, no, Doc, you can't do
Hold up. See
that.
what you said just now?
Nah,
You see what you just said just now?
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers
Doc
tried to
Rivers
compare himself
slow
to
as hell.
Scottie Pippen, meaning Scottie Pippen's that dude, and damn
Right.
well Doc ain't on his level and shit. So there you
Right.
go.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
There you go.
I agree on that one. That's how slow he
Yeah,
was. Doc
yeah.
There
Rivers
you
was
go.
like, Doc Rivers wasn't even on Rodman level, Horace Grant level. He wasn't on none of them niggas level. He was like the
Well,
Bill Cartwright level.
well, let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. What's the most underrated basketball team of the late '80s? Oh, come on
I'm
now.
gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Milwaukee Bucks.
All right there. Okay, that's one answer. Come
Of the
on now,
late 80s. Ooh, I can't even think of none right now.
I was finna say the Jazz, but I think I'm wrong. I think
bro.
I'm
Them
wrong.
them them Detroit Pistons, man. Them motherfuckers
No
was a
man,
They're not
juggernaut, bro.
Mugabe. They're not
they always
underrated.
they always mention, man. What you talking about?
Man, them
Mugabe.
motherfuckers was monsters, bro. I was listening to
Yeah, the
what's
league
your
had to
boy
break
name?
them up with their
Isaiah
draft
Thomas.
shit. The league
Mhm.
broke
Right,
them up
right.
with their draft expansion
Yeah,
shit. Then the
right.
expansion shit came.
Be careful,
They were
Mugabe. Be
Mugabe. I
careful
would.
now. Be careful with that now.
Hold up,
Guys like that like to embellish a little bit.
Mugabe.
Man,
I
But
wouldn't
the
say that.
suspension
I
shit
wouldn't
took
say
them
the
out of there.
Pistons. I would not say the Pistons are underrated. I wouldn't say that. I would say that they
We always
were.
talk about the bad boys Pistons, man. We never forget about them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
But
yeah. But
I
it
mentioned.
was
I
a
mentioned it.
conspiracy theory to break the. This is my conspiracy theory to break the Detroit Pistons up with that suspension bullshit.
right. You got to
Yeah,
remember
that's
the
what I'm
Detroit
saying.
Pistons.
I'm
The,
allowed to do conspiracy theory, bro. You do it,
right.
Gab, all the time.
No, I
It
You
don't.
was
got to
wild.
you got to
No, I
remember
don't. No, I
Isaiah
don't. I can prove what
Isaiah
I say. You can't.
Isaiah
All
I
right.
Thomas
can prove
Okay.
what I
Pistons.
say. The inspection
I,
didn't happen.
Isaiah Thomas Pistons beat the Lakers with Magic Johnson. They beat the Bulls with Michael Jordan. They beat the Knicks. They beat the motherfuckers
The
was
Celtics.
dogs, but they beat the
The
Celtics. They beat the
Celtics, they
Larry
beat the
Bird
Celtics.
Celtics. Them motherfuckers was dogs,
And they
bro.
would have
They
won the
was
last guy. They throw the damn pass.
right.
And Larry Bird, they hit that.
Who
Larry
threw
Bird
that
hit that
pass?
shot in the corner.
Who threw the pass?
Who was the pass?
Isaiah
Was
Thomas,
it?
motherfucker.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Them
Uh,
motherfuckers was like I witnessed that shit with my own two eyes. Them motherfuckers was a problem back in the
Yeah, they
late
were.
'80s, bro.
Yeah,
It
they
was a
were.
Hey,
real
what Isaiah Thomas did? You remember he had that one that anchor? He scored like 30 points in the fucking fourth quarter. Like niggas don't do that, bro.
right with a
Listen,
bad
Niggas
man.
don't
with a
do that.
bad
Ain't
will.
nobody gonna top that shit.
Listen, man. What you mean everybody gonna top that? Fuck that shit.
What
man.
anchor,
But
nigga?
fuck Isaiah Thomas and his little clout chasing ass.
What?
Oh hell no.
Oh, come on! Don't
Yeah.
do
See,
that,
see,
bro.
see, see,
Mr.
this is
Cloud
the
Ah,
Chaser
favorite dude here.
still can't get
That's my
over it.
favorite
Still
NBA player of
he
all time,
still can't get
Isaiah
over it.
Thomas. I
Michael
ain't gonna do
Jordan came through Chicago and took over his city.
it.
He's
Yeah,
still
thanks to the
angry over
NBA
that.
conspiracy theory of the
Like, give
NBA.
it up. Like, let it go. Let it go, Isaiah. Let it
but
go.
come on, bro.
Being that bill
Like,
with that
come
nothing
on.
happened to Isaiah
Like,
Thomas.
he gotta say this. We did this. Like, we started this. And would be no Jordan was for us and all this stuff. Like, come on, man.
Hey,
Stop
hold
it,
up. Hold up.
Isaiah.
They
Also,
did. They made that nigga
Get
tougher. He was a
over it,
soft
man.
ass
and so
nigga.
so hold up.
He's
And
a
another
soft
thing
ass
too,
nigga.
right? Another thing too we got coming up. We're gonna start doing White Boy Wednesdays where we talk about our favorite white boy athlete. We're gonna talk about
All
the.
right, Craig, you giving too much up, bro. I mean,
Oh
we
Yeah,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
worry
yeah,
about it.
right. We'll
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
They ain't
Hey,
got no
hey,
other
hey,
thing,
man, I'm
brother. They ain't got no
excited
other
because we
goddamn
opening
thing,
the
brother.
He
dungeon.
had
They
White
ain't got
Boy
no other thing. It's the
Wednesday.
dungeon,
He
goddamn
matched
it.
W's together. Wednesday and White. Like,
Hey, I'm just glad there ain't no K in the weekdays and shit. God damn.
hey,
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 we
but
doing
hey, but
KKK Thursdays.
hey,
The fuck?
hey, hey, but yo, but check this out though. But check this out
Huh?
though.
Pop
We
that jab. Pop
yeah,
that jab,
watermelon.
big shot.
I do watermelon Wednesday, bro.
yeah.
Watermelon
Yeah,
Wednesday.
we gonna do that. I'm
Watermelon
gonna eat some
Wednesday.
watermelon. I'm gonna eat some watermelon. But yo, check this out, right? One of the things I'm glad we all came here for the sports show. I appreciate you, ancient wise, humble elder
Yeah,
Mugabe.
appreciate
And
everybody for coming through, man.
yeah, but we
Man,
got a lot of work to do. Mugabe, you gotta come back because we gonna have guess what? I got two former professional athletes already in gear ready to join the
that's what's
show.
up. That's what's up.
So we're gonna have some talks, man. We're gonna have some talks. But other than that, man, like and subscribe and share to the news never ending working service. Shout out to Information Age and to all supporters. Yo, we out and we will be back. Welcome to the dungeon.
Peace and love.
Sports
Dissolve,
dungeon.
dungeon.
Sports dungeon.
The sports dungeon.